Abacus Auctions, sale 236, video file for lot 493, 8 Lighthouse binders of Queensland postmarks. That's the illustration from the catalogue. Some nice things on there. Christmas Creek, Fossil Brook, Laidley. What's that one? Emarambi, is it? Or Memorambi. Barringer, which is a New South Wales marking. It's one of the border post offices. Money Order Office, Brisbane, only an example we've seen. 1 Mile Creek, Cape York on the 2 and 6. Registered Charters Towers on the Postal Fiscal, Double Oval Dalby, Gundia, Melbourne, Verisdale, Mount, what's that? Mount Alford, Stock Exchange, Walsh, Pine Creek, Fernview, Tiaro, Wollongabba, Queensland, Double Oval, Watsonville and Woodstock. So some very, very rare things there. And in here, I'm just going through the first, or actually it's the second volume, just to give you an idea of what the collection's all about. There's a fair bit of duplication of lesser material, like these Charters Towers duplexes. My goodness, that is ghastly. Chillago, Chinchilla. The covers have all been removed. Clare, Clayfield, Clermont. There's not much in the way of pre-1890s material, but there is a bit. One of the strengths of the collection is the number of excuse me, the number of markings in the 1912 period that were introduced around then, and in the Queensland period they are very rare, even though if you look into the Commonwealth period, the 1913 onwards period, some of them are very common. But as is the way with Tasmania, if you want them on pictorials, some of them introduced very late are rated very highly. Coolgarra, Coolabunya, Coomera, or Coomera, Coominya, Coongoola, Cooran, Cooroy, Cooyar, Copperfield, Cordalba, no, Copperfield's missing, Cordalba, Caulfield, C-O-R, not C-A-U-L, Cressbrook, Crow's Nest, Croydon, Cunnamulla, Daguilar or Daguila, Dalby, Dalby, Dalrymple, Dagilbo, Diamantina Lakes. It's only a little bit of it, unfortunately. Didcot, Dingo, Dinmore, Dirranbandy. Lots of these place names are quite indicate that the what am I trying to say? A lot of them are from very small offices and probably pretty scarce. Donors Hill, Downfall Creek, Drayton, Drillham. This is a good example, introduced in 1910. It goes well into the Commonwealth period where it's quite common, but in the Queensland period it's rated 4R, and it's a really nice piece. And one of the things that the our vendor has done is he puts down the type as per Bernie Manning and then the rating. So 3A is common, but type 6 is 5R, and there isn't one there. There's another one of the late late introductions. It's 4R, Duchess, Dallacca, Dungeness, Dunwich, or Dunwich, depending on which school you went to. So that should give you a pretty good idea of what the collection's all about. There's 8 volumes of similar size, although Brisbane was removed from volume 1, so it's a bit leaner. Excellent value if you can pick it up at anywhere around the estimate.